Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. Today, we are in a brand new season, the season of Autumn, and we're going to be completing this week's Forzathon challenges called Playtime. There's all important 200 Forzathon points to spend in the Forzathon shop, and the much needed percentage towards the festival playlist and the Autumn season itself. So if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing, and let's crack on with this week's Forzathon challenges called Playtime. Here we go then, no mucking around, let's jump straight into this week's Forzathon Challenges Playtime. Chapter 1, Fist Bump, Own and Drive Any Track Toy Vehicle. So this week, being in Track Toys, you have an absolute selection of cars to choose from. Anyone that takes your fancy for Own and Drive will get this challenge complete. I am going to try the Renault Clio RS Forza Edition, as previously in weekly Forzathons, Forza Editions have not worked, but I haven't been informed that they do, so I want to try it out and see if this will trigger Own and Drive. Conveniently, we are located at Lake Lodge, which is the house you need to earn double Forzathon points. So for the weekly Forzathon, instead of 100, you'll get 200, and for the Forzathon lives, every hour on the hour, instead of 30 points, you get 60 points. So well worth picking this house up. I can't remember the price, it has been a very long time since I purchased Lake Lodge. Own and Drive then, quite simply hop outside at your festival house or castle. Fist bump completed. Forza editions, I can confirm, do work. So with Chapter 1, Fist Bump, Own and Drive Any Track Toy completed, let's move on to Chapter 2, Mic Drop. Make it look easy by earning a total of 12 stars from speed zones with your track toy. For this chapter, I'm going to be using the 2016 Aston Martin Vantage GT12, a very nice car, running 676 horsepower, 502 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, class S1 900, and can be picked up in the auto showroom for 400,000 credits. So now head on over to your map and filter by speed zones, and quite simply pick a speed zone that takes your fancy. My suggestion would be to use a speed zone that uses tarmac, not one that uses gravel, unless you have a track toy set up for gravel racing. But I'm going to go for Bridlewood, as it has a 3-star objective of 130 and is one of the first speed zones to be unlocked. Here we go then, 12 stars from speed zones. Now, this is a cumulative, so if you can only manage a 1-star run, that is absolutely fine. Just do 12 runs of 1-star objective, or do 6 runs of 2 stars, or 4 runs of 3 stars, whatever you can manage. I'm going to try and do this in 4 runs. I've already done 1 run already, so we already have 3. No, that's a 2-star run at 128. This is my final run. I just need 1 more star. As you can tell, I have run backwards and forwards through the same speed zone until I've acquired 12 stars in total. And that should be Mic Drop completed. So there we go, Mic Drop completed, earning 12 stars from speed zones. As I say, you can just run backwards and forwards through the same speed zone. As long as you're earning 1 star at least and 3 stars at most, you will eventually complete this challenge. You can do multiple speed zones, you don't have to do the same one, but you do have to do speed zones, not speed traps. Let's move on to Chapter 3, Parkour. Your track toy's speed and agility are perfect ingredients for scoring big. See what it can do by earning a total of 1 million skill score. To make this chapter and to make my life a lot easier, I'm going to be using the 2012 Porsche 911 GT2 RS, running 963 horsepower, 736 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, class S2 947, can be picked up in the auto showroom for 240,000 credits. So here's why I'm going to be using the Porsche 911 GT2 RS. If you head on over to the car mastery section, be it in the pause menu or when you're back at the festival site, you'll find 3 very handy perks indeed. Skill Legend, your car's skill multiplier can go to 7. Timeless Design, your skill chain ends 1 second later than normal. And Exceptional Handling, skill multiplier builds 3 times as fast. 3 very handy perks for earning that 1 million skill score a lot quicker. You'll also find these 3 perks on the Ford Mustang Hot Wheels edition. The reason I'm suggesting the Porsche 911 GT2 is because not everybody owns that Hot Wheels Ford Mustang. As always with these skill-based challenges, I've come over to Greendale Aerodrome, where I'm just going to smash and crash my way around to 143,000 times by 7, and that will get us our 1 million skill score in one hit. Now you don't have to do it in one hit, you can do it in little chunks if you feel more comfortable doing it that way. I just prefer the challenge of trying to get a million skill score in one hit. Now if you would like the tune from the 911 GT2 RS, you search for gamer tag Skippy4631 or the file name Skippy YouTube. Now I'll go ahead and get a million skill score, and I'll see you in a second. There we go, 148,000, near enough, times by 7 gives us 1,035,000. Parkour completed. With Chapter 3 Parkour completed, earning 1 million skill score, it's on to Chapter 4 Time Attack. Put in some hot laps and take home the gold by winning 3 road circuit events in your track toy. Once again, head on over to your map and filter by the road racing series. The road racing series are the light blue icons on the map, and for this chapter to work it has to be a circuit race, it cannot be a sprint race. So I'm going to go for the Horizon Festival circuit as it's one of the shortest circuits on the map. For this chapter I'm going to be running the 2008 Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR, running 700 horsepower, 616 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, class S1 900, and can be picked up in the auto showroom for 90,000 credits. Once again, this week, to make this chapter a little bit easier, I've gone ahead and made a blueprint race called Easy Forzathon. Just search for gamer tag Skippy4631 or use the share code on screen now. For these weekly Forzathon challenges, the difficulty does not matter. So for me, I'm going new racer. There is no need to make this any harder than it needs to be. Here we go then, just one lap to get into first place. That Bentley is gone. I'm hoping superior handling of the Viper can get this done. Just complete this race 3 times and that'll be this week's Forzathon challenges completed. Across the line, race 1 complete. And across the line, race 2 completed. And across the line, 3rd and final race complete. It didn't want to give me a notification for Chapter 4 Time Attack winning 3 road circuit events, but that's this week's Forzathon challenges completed. Playtime is done. Let's go ahead and check out the Forzathon shop. So the first car up for grabs is the 2017 Maserati Levante S, worth 600 Forzathon points. This is a festival playlist exclusive car, so please do grab it if you don't have it. Second car up for grabs, the 1962 Ferrari 250 GT Berlinetta Lusso. Quite a nice car for 400 Forzathon points. And for the clothing, we have the Shark Wellies, and as annoying as the clothing is, if I have to have a favourite, it has to be the Golden Tash, also up for grabs this week, both of these being worth 100 Forzathon points each. And if you're feeling lucky and have some spare Forzathon points knocking around, go ahead and grab a normal wheel spin for 40 Forzathon points, or a super wheel spin for 150 Forzathon points. So there we go guys, this week's Forzathon challenges playtime completed, worth 15% towards your autumn season. Please do remember to use either the Ford Mustang Hot Wheels edition or the Porsche GT2 RS to earn that 1 million skill score. Also grab Lake Lodge if you don't have it already to grab maximum of 200 Forzathon points. If you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing, because we'll be completing the rest of the festival playlist in the next couple of days, grabbing that 80% completion and all the rewards along the way. So as always, thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day.